a roundtable with all the projects. I can't hear Mitchie, or Mitchie, I don't know if you were talking just then. Oh, Mitchie's mic isn't working. Okay. All right. Well then, I guess I'll kick it off here. So yeah, we'll just be going through the projects. We're actually missing Titan. So he won't be able to update on the project he's working on with Eiman. The two of them actually weren't able to make it with the holidays. So yeah, I think maybe Ryan will be speaking on their behalf, but I can kick it off with the Deprize. So yeah, lots of good developments happening there. Right now, we're extra focused on automating a lot of the retroactives. So that's the reward cycle that we do at the end of the quarter. So that's coming up here soon, and a lot of people are working or adding their contributions into the community circle too. And Mitchie just posted a big ol' message there with a ton of people's contributions within the community. At the end of the quarter, we'll be able to allocate to each of these people that contributed over the quarter. So if you haven't yet submitted your contributions in, make sure that you have those so that you can get rewarded within the community. And yeah, so a lot of the focus right now with the Deprize project is it kind of extended beyond just the Deprize is automating retroactives and supporting this the Teams and Citizens network. So lots of stuff happening there. Lots of great ideas coming together around applications for the Deprize, and we'll be rolling a lot of that stuff into the next quarter. So yeah, and we'll be putting together a final report. Actually, all of the projects will be putting together a final report for the community to review at the end of this week. So the deadline for that, I believe, is the 7th. So next town hall will be actually going through and reviewing each of the final reports and then allocating to them using the retroactive system that we're building right now. So yeah, that's pretty much it with the Deprize project. Yeah, but yeah, there's going to be a lot more that we'll be discussing soon next week. So yeah, with that, I'll pass it over to Ryan, who is filling in for Titan and Eiman to talk about the second astronaut project.
Cool. Hear me okay, I hope. Yeah, there's not a ton of updates on the documentary. I know they're still working on things. They were trying to get some more materials here by the end of the year, but I think just with the holidays and everything, stuff gets held up a little bit. So I don't have any major updates there from Jerome. In terms of the second astronaut support, we've sent out, well, Titan sent out all of the patches and stickers and space-blown items from Iman's flight, and they have started getting into people's hands all over the world, probably mostly folks in the US at this point, but like some of the further out locations definitely will take a little longer in terms of shipping, but yeah, super cool to get that into the community's hands. And if you were one of those people, definitely do post and share on social media and tag MoonDAO in the process too, so we can give those a boost. But yeah, I think that's about it. Eiman did the overview roundtable most recently, and I think there's a few like pending interviews that still haven't been released, but otherwise kind of just wrapping up his publicity stuff that he did post flight.
Awesome. Yeah, looking forward to seeing the rest of that final report next week. Cool. Thanks, Ryan. I'll pass it over to Phil to update us on the time card project.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, cool. My mic stand fell over, so I'm like holding my microphone while standing in the middle of my office. The RIT team resumed session in, I think, a week or two. I'm not sure if it's next week or the week after. I've been keeping up with other events and discussions going on in the space. For example, attending meetings for the Open Compute Project's time appliance group. Some really, really fascinating things, and everybody's in the community, all the technical people that would benefit and also decide what happens in terms of timekeeping and networking and how the internet works, are looking ahead to the future, and I think there's some really, really exciting. Like everybody's kind of on the same page of what needs to happen to make the internet last for another 50 years on the back of Ethernet and network time. Anyway, so I've been following up with that and working really hard to make more documentation and like easy to follow guides on why this matters for, especially for lunar operations and a lunar settlement, primarily with like relativity and things. And it's been super hard to explain for like a year and a half that 2 years that I've been talking about this. It's been really hard to convey the significance and also the nuance. And I think I'm finally making some, finally getting some traction. And I'll share that soon. I don't know when I'm going to be done because I can only work on it in my spare time. But basically, when people say like, what's the point of atomic clocks, or why can't we just use regular clocks, or like, cares? That's what I'm focusing on in the background, and giving more context to the team so that they can make informed decisions on like what to do about this. I think that's really it so far. But I'm going to start the final report today. In general, I think it's a success for what we set out to do. And yeah, my DMs are open. At me in any channel on this Discord or whatever. I check it daily. If you kind of are curious or just want to chat or have doubts or whatever, because that really helps me figure out what's important to include in the report so that the community knows where its investments are going.
Awesome. Thanks, Phil. Cool. Well, yeah, keep us posted, and again, looking forward to seeing that final report coming up this week. So, cool. All right. So we're through with going through all of the project updates. Another reminder, definitely make sure to put in your community contributions before the end of this week if you'd like to receive rewards from the community. And yeah, we'll open this up if anyone in the audience wants to jump up on stage, or actually what we've been doing recently is just hanging out in Major Tom, which is the channel right under here. It's kind of like a little after party to these. It's a bit more informal, and people can just hang out and talk and just chill. Another thing too, so we are planning on having the executive team, so Mitchie, Ryan, myself, Colin, and Jade. We're actually all going to be out at Starbase next month to see the next Starship launch, and then also just to do an offsite. So if anyone happens to be around for that Starship launch or at all around Starbase, let us know. And yeah, let's hang out. Yeah, Andrew, Andrew's already out there, so we'll definitely hang out with you there, Andrew. But yeah, really excited to see. I actually haven't gone out to see the Starship yet, so it's gonna be awesome. But yeah, if anyone's happens to be around or wants to come meet us out there, let us know. Yeah, I'll jump over to Major Tom, and yeah, would like to invite the rest of you to jump down there too. Cool. Thanks, everyone.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Bye, all.
Welcome to MoonDAO, a revolutionary governance model and mission-oriented community that's reshaping collaboration in the space industry. Our mission is to create a self-sustaining, self-governing settlement on the moon to act as a launch point into the cosmos. MoonDAO is governed like a nation, with its own economy, constitution, voting system, treasury, elections, and senate, but internet native, and so without the limitations of geography. In 2022, we sent our first member to space, showcasing our model's capacity for real-world impact. Now, we're implementing key solutions for global collaboration in the space industry. We offer a borderless, permissionless platform that enables everyday people to participate in the future of space development and exploration. Be part of our lunar legacy and join the MoonDAO movement today.